Right on. Hey everyone, Max Uhas here from Dope SEO, and today we are going to talk about the do's and don'ts of marketing your business, your cannabis business on social media. Okay, because I can tell you, I just got back from the Las Vegas Chamber of Cannabis meeting this week, or it was just a couple days ago, and I was talking to a few people, and honestly, like there's a lot of things you can do with social media, but there are plenty of things that you could do wrong on social media and get your whole business shut down or turned off, or you lose anywhere from 50 to a couple thousand followers, and that sucks. Like, you're going to the time it takes to build that following, just to lose it over something silly like bad content or making claims, can absolutely crush your business. So we're going to go over what you should do, what you shouldn't do, the benefits of it, and how we help people market their business online, on social, and on other platforms. So stay tuned.
All right, hey friends, what's up? It's Max Uhas here, and thanks for viewing this. Once again, I'm the founder, SEO of Cannabis Marketing Solutions, dopeseo.com, and we're going to go over, social media marketing online. Okay, so, um, sorry, I'm a little stuffy right now. The do's and don'ts of cannabis marketing. The simple fact is that most cannabis business owners don't understand what can and cannot be done on social media, on their website, on their Facebook, on their Instagram, on their Twitter, on their Pinterest, on their YouTube, on their, on anything, on their advertising. So we're going to go over that here. And the other thing is that, like, roughly a good bulk of the quote unquote writers out there don't actually understand what you can and cannot do in regards to writing content for a cannabis website. Okay. Um, and this could greatly affect your business. Okay. The 420 space right now is essentially, it's like, seriously, it's the Wild West in regards to content creation, and having the wrong information on your website, can get you flagged or completely removed from the platform. And I can tell you this: I was just in Vegas last week for the Chamber of Cannabis, Buy Weed from Women event, and I was talking to somebody, and they built roughly 100,000 followers on Instagram, and just like that, they lost the account because somebody, you know, put a complaint in, and Instagram shut them down. And that's a nightmare. Imagine having 100,000 followers, and that's like your main stream of income, and all of a sudden that disappears. Like, that's scary. So, um, I'm a big meme fan, if you haven't figured that out. But anyway, I just feel that's good. What we want to do is basically inform you on your do's and don'ts, what you can do so that you can avoid being in a world of Facebook violations and losing all your stuff. Don't lose your account because of somebody else's lack of information. Information, knowledge is power. On Facebook, here are the restrictions on your most common platforms. Okay. On Facebook, ads must not promote the sale or use of illegal prescription or recreational drugs. And right now, until it's federally legal, cannabis, THC, and just about all of its, this includes CBD, this includes Delta 8, this includes D10, this includes HHC, THCO, Delta 9, everything is still considered a recreational drug. So you cannot promote the sale of it. All right. According to Instagram, their policy prohibits any marijuana seller, including dispensaries, from promoting their business by providing contact information like phone numbers, email addresses, street addresses, or by using the Contact Us tab in the Instagram business accounts. I'm going to move my face again. Twitter prohibits the promotion of drugs and drug paraphernalia. LinkedIn adds to illegal prescription, over-the-counter, or recreational drugs are prohibited. Think CBD as well. And on TikTok, your videos will likely be removed if they include basic words or hashtags assorted with cannabis, like weed, cannabis, stoned, high, 420. Shadow banning is a real thing. So spelling, you can get away with using spelling variations and also like emojis, but avoid smoking on videos, and watch your numbers to make sure that you don't get tagged with this. Okay. The benefits to social media marketing is obviously reach. Everybody uses it. Like there's a number of social media apps out there, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, TikTok, that are just people use on a daily basis. So you can build a solid following on social media. You can attract new customers on a steady basis, and get lots of engagement, lots of interactions, and grow your brand. The cons of social media marketing, though, is that there are obviously, like we just went over them, there's a ton of restrictions around cannabis, a ton of restrictions around the industry, a ton of restrictions around, THC related businesses. Shadow banning is real. I literally just got my Instagram account back. I had it hacked for less than 24 hours. But I know some people that have, been hacked and just never got it back. But the most important thing here is that you do not own the platform. Okay. You do not own the platform. You do not own Facebook. You do not own Instagram. You do not own Twitter. You do not own TikTok. Like basically you created an account. You created a free account on their platform, which means you're subject to their rules and regulations, which means that they can shut you down anytime they want for policy violations. And that's scary. That's really scary for a lot of business owners. So, obviously it's a model meme. I couldn't find any like you're not a cannabis store anymore or stuff. But I mean, that's really scary. Like I seriously, like I said, I met somebody who lost 100,000 followers, and that was their main source of reaching their market, their audience, their fans. And just like that, literally they lost it. And this is what we want to talk to you about. So that you can actually understand what to do and what not to do. So the best way to avoid this is, let's just put it this way. You should never have all of your marketing eggs in one basket. A website on your own hosting account is a great idea. Website builders, platforms that are like self-hosted, like Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy Web Builder, and others can literally lock your site and shut you down if they do not like what you publish. We saw a lot of this happening. It doesn't happen too often, but it does happen, and I can tell you this, from a web design standpoint, from a marketing standpoint, from an SEO standpoint, from a business standpoint, from a branding standpoint, you should own your own hosting account and you should own your own domain. Like never leave it up to a thing like Squarespace or Wix, because they've got those great ads. Look at this great, website I just created with Wix. Look at this, I just built this wonderful blah. Like it, and the same thing with, yeah, you got to be careful with those, because God forbid you lose your whole business. One day you have a website, the next minute you don't. And the thing is, this is like, especially if it's set up for like e-commerce, if it's set up for lead generation, if it's set up for like, you lose everything, you lose all your traffic, and then what do you do? So we highly recommend, getting your own hosting, obviously, and building and optimizing your own website to claim your brand's space on the internet. Because realistically, your website, is where people find you. If somebody Googles your brand name, if somebody looks up, whether it's like dispensaries near me, or like, cannabis shop near me, or cannabis attorney near me, cannabis accountant near me, or, any of these other terms that are going to happen when people are searching online, let's just say you're a specific brand and they're looking for the brand, they should find your website, because your website has all of the information. It's got all of your contact stuff. It's got all of your lead generation stuff. It's got all of your marketing stuff. It's not just an Instagram thing with cool pictures. Okay. Now you could incorporate IG into a website, and if you ever lose your IG, you still have your website. But if you only have IG and you don't have a website, your business is gone. Done. Okay. Proper SEO can deliver a steady amount of organic, pre-qualified traffic to your site every single day. And what do I know by that? We've worked with some of the largest CBD companies in the country. We've worked with some really great, like local, CBD dispensaries, hemp dispensaries, cannabis dispensaries across the country. And I can tell you this: having a properly optimized maps listing and a properly optimized website can drive traffic to your business every single day. literally people driving to your business every single day to shop, or going to your website to pick up the phone and call you to shop, or going to your website and ordering to shop. Okay. And it's not just because of Instagram, it's actually because of Google. Because if somebody's looking, it's like, hey, I want to go. If you're in a state that's legal, and odds are you're watching this because you're in a state that's legal, that the walk-in traffic is going to bring a lot of business to your door. Like I said, I was just in Vegas. I mean, I saw some of these dispensaries that were 100,000, 200,000 square feet with like just the most amazing setups. And I was like, good God, like it was amazing to say the least, So whether you're like a large corporation running, some massive dispensary, or you're a smaller mom and pop shop, it's like, hey, this is our one location in this little city. But I know this, it's like, I've got some friends that run, a good location can make anywhere from, oh man, 5 to 20, 30,000 a week minimum, you know? So that's why. So if your Instagram gets shut down, who cares? Like, you're still getting traffic from maps. You're still getting traffic from your website. That's how you leverage that. Okay. Um, oh, I was supposed to put a meme here. I guess I didn't. Uh, sorry. Oh wait, is that it? Here, hold on. Pause. Now, one of the things that you have to be aware of is that the federal government, the FDA, will actually send out, or the FTC will actually send out letters. This is a real warning letter sent out to CBD companies back in 2019, and I'll zoom in for you here. And let's just highlight this real quick. But the Federal Trade Commission is an independent blah, 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 blah. We're writing to express concern that you may be making false or unsubstantiated advertising claims about the health benefits of products containing cannabidiol, CBD, a chemical compound derived from the cannabis plant. Sections 5A and 12 of the FTC Act prohibit unfair and deceptive advertising. So what this means, and this is, I mean, I can add this to whatever, so you can link to this and read it yourself. You cannot make health claims on your website. You cannot make health claims on your social media stuff. You cannot say this cures this, okay? Because there's unfortunately, like, if you partake, you probably know, hey, there's a lot of benefits to the plant. There's a lot of benefits to hemp. There's a lot of benefits, but kind of like alcohol, kind of like, because it's consumed, because it's consumed, and because there's so many strains, and because there's so many different variations of this. You cannot make claims on your website about the health benefits of cannabis. You cannot make claims about the health benefits of CBD or anything else related to this. There are ways to phrase it, but you cannot say this will help cure. This will help you. This definitely will. We guarantee results. Like, you cannot make claims like that. That is the fastest way to get your business shut down. That is the fastest way to get your I mean, just don't do it. The other thing is that basically there are some other things you cannot say, like buy weed now, buy our weed. There's ways to phrase it. There's ways to get people interested in what you're doing, but you don't want to. Let's just put it this way: like, don't get banned for dumb stuff. All right. Part of the reason that I'm making this video is because we, Dope SEO, Cannabis Marketing Solutions, we run a digital marketing agency where we've actually worked in the cannabis industry for a very, very, very long time. Okay. Like, we've worked with some of the biggest, we've been doing this for a while, to say the least. And part of what we do here, hold on, I should probably get a better background here. Let's just go back to this slideshow. Okay, so part of what we do, well, you could go to dopeseo.com right now. All right, dopeseo.com. What we do, we're an all-inclusive digital marketing agency. That we focus on the cannabis industry. Okay, that's whether you do hemp, whether you do CBD, whether you do THC, whether you do flower, whether you do edibles, whether you do boutique stuff. And as well as services for the industry as well. So whether you're doing accounting or tax stuff or distribution or sales or security or seed banks or there's so much. There's so many things sprouting out in this. We've been doing cannabis marketing for a very long time now. We understand the industry really, really well. I'm sorry for my voice; it's breaking up, but I get real passionate with this stuff, and I hate to see it when somebody invests all their time and all their energy, and then they get shut down, or they spend all this money to get a license and like a permit and then they get shut down, and then they lose their business essentially because they're depending on Facebook or they're depending on Instagram. All right, we're all included. Like, we do websites, we do social, we do ads, and there is a way to get away with ads if you know what you're doing. We do ads, we do PPC, we do email marketing, we do chatbots, we do content marketing, which is going to drive a ton of traffic. We rank websites, we do maps optimization. So the thing with this is that realistically, do it right. Do it right and don't get shut down. So if you want more information, my name is Max US. I'm the founder. Give us a call. Coming out, check out dopeseo.com. We can sit down and we'll talk. If you're in New Mexico, February 25th, 26th, like we're going to be at the Lucky Leaf Expo. We may be doing a couple more this year too. I'd love to talk to you about your business goals, and see what we can do to help you. Okay. Hopefully this helps. Take care, and I'm out.